Hi, this is Juan from Hueleme, Mucho. Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be speaking about a fragrance by ZARA that is called Sunrise on the Red Sand Dunes. Hi, welcome to Hueleme Mucho, the channel dedicated to niche fragrances, colognes and perfumes. And today in our non-niche Tuesday, we're going to be speaking about this fantastic fragrance by ZARA that is called Sunrise on the Red Sand Dunes. First thing I have to say is that I hate the name. The name for me is awful. How can you just put a name to a fragrance that is almost a story? It's like the fragrance I would put in the morning whenever I would go for a walk before the sun would come and catch me walking on the street. What kind of name is that? Come on, let's be serious. Name for me, awful. But I have to say that the first time I tried it, I tried it because a friend of mine, Juan Antonio, just told me, you have to try this. I mean, he was carrying it that day and he was smelling great. So I went to ZARA and I bought it, and I am delighted about the beautiful fragrance that this one has turned out to be. If you just overlook the name, this is a fragrance that is unbelievable. I've heard and I've read a lot about how this fragrance is inspired in Imagination by Louis Vuitton, and that is not true. Maybe they have the same idea or they live close by in the same vicinity, but they are not at all alike. Why so? Because this one is a fragrance that is a citric, spicy, tea, aquatic, and in this case, this one, the tea, not only the tea, but the citric is lemon and bergamot. While this one, it's grapefruit. And the grapefruit is it's darker, it's spicy, it's, I don't know, this one for me is ageless, so it doesn't matter how old you are. This is for every person, and this one is a bit more mature. You smell this and it's like, the grapefruit is ripe, you have the spices, you have some cinnamon, you have some black pepper, something like that. And I don't sense tea at all in this one, but what you can sense is some kind of aquatic undertone. And what I can see from this fragrance is that our friends in ZARA, they were thinking, wow, which ones are the biggest bestsellers in fragrances nowadays? And they came out with the right conclusion, the blue bottles, you know, the aquatic, green, whatever. So they've used the aquatic, like an aquatic undertone, splash of water. So you make this fragrance a tiny bit aquatic, and that makes it truly spectacular. So you're smelling this as a ripe grapefruit, spicy with a hint of aquatic, and that is phenomenal. I love this composition. I don't know if you know, but my favorite fragrances are the citric spicy. I love them. I actually love them. There's plenty of other notes that I love, saying, I don't know, iris or cardamom or oud, but citric spicy as a whole, they are my kryptonite. So, being my favorite, this one of all time, this one. But this one is actually phenomenal. And I am surprised about the quality that ZARA has developed on this fragrance, which I have not seen anywhere else. My favorite fragrance from ZARA that is a citric spicy is Creatively Shanghai, which I do recommend you try it out if it's still out there, because I really don't know. But this one I would recommend too. For me, this is a fragrance that it works fantastic for day, mostly for day, but it's a fragrance that you're already out and you have to go out on a dinner or whatever, you're going to keep on smelling fantastic. This is not a fragrance that you would be out of place. No, this is a fragrance that is actually a fragrance that is great on any possible moment and occasion. If I had to choose, I would say this is a day fragrance, but as I say, you can wear it and you can just bring out all the magic. Projection wise, it starts really powerful. So let's say 1.5 over almost 2 meters in projection. Duration is about, I mean, on my skin, this fragrance is phenomenal. It lasts 6+ hours, which I am really surprised. And, but it depends on your skin, actually. It actually depends on your skin. But what I do to make it last longer is that, I mean, I'm really happy with how my skin performs with Citric Spicy. Same as this one. This performs like a super beast. But this one, it also works out fantastic. What I do is that I do apply just inside my shirt or inside the suit, whatever, and I make it last longer. Of course, I use the Exponential Boost enhancers, but that is another story. If you want to try this, it's unbelievable. For me, this is a fragrance that is marketed towards men, and I believe it's going to be bought much more by men than by women, but I do recommend women to try it out because this is phenomenal. For me, it's a great fragrance. Name, not my cup of tea, but I do recommend you try it out. As I said, it's an all year round fragrance. It's a signature fragrance. Signature, I'm not that sure because ZARA keeps on launching and then making fragrances disappear. So this is a fragrance that if it was to be kept in their catalog, probably is a fragrance that I would recommend as a signature scent. But right now, I would recommend as a fragrance that is phenomenal for every moment and occasion, and that I really, really, really like it. And yes, my friends, this is the end of the video. Hope that you've liked it. If you have, just give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and I look very much forward to seeing you next videos of Hueleme Mucho. Talk to you soon. Adiós, adiós.